What's going on, guys? My name's Citizen, and welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Today, we're bringing it back again with Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra, back with our character showcase, this time talking about the queen herself of Universe 7, Android 18. This right here is one of the most iconic characters for a variety of reasons. If you're familiar with the lore, she was first shown with her twin brother Android 17, and also again another Android 16. They're all interrelated. The history of like how the androids are interrelated. I highly advise you to go look up the lore behind Dr. Gero and his creations of the androids. It's a little bit of a tragic tale, if you would. They essentially got their humanity taken away from them by Gero. They weren't just like built from like scratch and things like that, but like that's neither here nor there. But at the end of the not series, but at the end of that arc, they were wished to have their humanity restored, right? And especially the bombs that are inside their chests that would be self-destructed if they, if Gero were still alive and they weren't, complying with their program and stuff like that. It's a whole bunch of timey-wimey stuff. But essentially, Android 18 got a new lease on life and ended up actually falling in love with one of the Z Warriors, Krillin. So if you are unfamiliar, that's actually why Krillin admits, like, oh, I'm doing this for Marin, the daughter of Krillin, but also the daughter of Android 18. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Krillin, when he's in his idle screen, actually references Android 18. So it's pretty funny. So she doesn't have a name, it's just Android 18, as far as we know. But that is enough of the lore. She is one of the representatives of Universe 7, hence the fit. But right now, as you can see, her difficulty is rather on the lower end, so a little bit easier to use. She is mainly, you see that she's heavy in the mobility. Burst damage, damage over time is her specialty. Attack range isn't really anything to, be too crazy about, but let me tell you something. That does not mean that she is not a heavy hitter. Android 18 was one of the most busted and broken characters in both network tests, so she's going to be no stranger to getting us high damage and high kill gameplay here in today's video. So without further ado, let us get into the details. So her passive is the Assault Rush, an ability that grants buffs against assault target, which is a unique ability that is tailored towards Android 18. Apply a stack to enemy heroes when skills or powered up attacks land. Deal more damage to those with enough stacks to trigger assault target. Then we have a rush attack. It is your standard traditional melee-based, physical-based, however you want to call it. Becomes a powered-up attack immediately after use, increasing range and damage. Skill number 1 is the iconic move that is mainly used by Krillin. So it's in the family. Destructo Disc. Attack in a set direction with a bladed disc of energy. Chases enemy heroes in range who have assault rush stacks when activated. Deals more damage the less HP the enemy has. So primarily you want to use Destructo Disc for those enemies that are running away. But if they are, the lower they are in health, kind of like Trunks' skill 1, but that's based off of HP, which we'll get to him later. But this primarily is just for the Destructive Disc. Again, there is going to be tracking on the Destructive Disc, but again, it is mainly going to do more damage the lower in health they are, so you want to use that as you level up, but also as you're engaging in fights. The other two abilities that we're going to go over, which is why she has, one, high mobility, but the burst damage is going to be insanely high because of those skill 1 and 2, and of course the super attack. But Destructive Disc is mainly going to be your closer in some fights, right? So now we get into number 2. This is the Lightning Step. Dash in a set direction, then kick the enemy. Not to be confused with being able to stun the enemy. Deals more damage the more Assault Rush stacks the enemy has. So essentially with Assault Rush, again, applying a stack to enemy heroes when skills land. So the more that you add, the more stacks you will add. So again, this will be also kind of like a closer, right? The main one is going to be XL Dash. Lightning Step is going to be that insane damage dealer 1 to close the gaps on the enemies. Though skill 2 into skill 3, which we'll get over with the dashes in a second, or Heartbreaker into skill 2, it is going to be a lot of chain and combos. She's fairly easy to use, hence her difficulty. But the more stacks that it has, the more damage she is going to do. Then we have skill number 3, the Axel Dash. A lunge attack in a set direction can be activated again immediately after hitting an enemy. If an enemy hero is KO during reactivation, the number of possible reactivations will increase. So essentially, for as long as the fight is active, you can keep on using this ability. But of course, it is going to be used in tandem with Lightning Step and or Destructive Disc, depending on the gap between you and the enemy as a closer. And then we have the hard-hitting, and I mean hard-hitting ultimate, the Heartbreaker. Yes, warp to a targeted enemy's location and deliver an unavoidable, staggering attack. Deals more damage while in a sole target. So again, you don't really want to use this as the initiating attack. You want to do a couple of moves and then do that. So that way you can make use of the passive. After the attack, a shockwave deals additional damage, as you can see afterwards. KO or assist a KO against an enemy hero, and the cooldown for this skill will be reduced. So the more people you kill, or the more, kind of like Snowball, the more that you either get the kill or get the assist of a kill, that is going to fall down to be used again at a much faster rate. So again, she has a lot of cyclable abilities, and the cooldown for the ultimate will be appearing a lot faster. There have been many times where myself or my teammates have been like, why does she already have her ultimate again? It is because of the information in her ultimate as a result of her passive, right? So again, we want to be able to do all the damage from the passive Assault Rush, and we do that in tandem. By the more we use, the more this stacks, the more these hurt, right? So it's all in one big concoction of her kit that's going to make her a very fun but yet menacing character in Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra. All right, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. We are on our way to playing Android 18 in quick battle. So let me know right now. We are now in, I guess, like if you're part of the Squadra Creator program, they now have access to Go Tanks. And his early release, I'm sure a lot of people have seen footage, so we are in the midst. He is right around the corner. I am very much so looking forward to Go Tanks, but guys, let me know your thoughts down below. For Go Tanks, are we feeling excited? Are we nervous? How do we feel about Go Tanks' impending release? I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Let me know down in the comment section below. I really like the update that they did, man. The fact that it starts automatically is so good. All right, let's get into Android 18. All right, so like Goku, she can go in either lane and be completely okay. I think for just convenience purposes, we're going to go down low. All right, so the way that I'm going to be building her... No, that's not it. The way I'm going to be building her... I'm going to go with Snowball. I think with 18, especially the fact that she does insane damage with Assault Chain, or Assault Charge, or whatever, I already forgot the passive name. Snowball is going to be the way to go. I think then we're going to go with Solid Barrier, and then I'm going to end on Pursuer, because we'll be able to deal more damage to the target, boost your speed for 7.5 seconds when heading towards a target. Again, you want to be in their face as Android 18, closing the gaps as soon as possible, so that way you can maximize your combos. So I think Pursuer is going to be the way to go. Let me know down in the comment section below if you have any other combos that you like with 18 that you've used that personally will be beneficial for you and just for others that want to try Android 18. So we actually do have Android 17 on the team. I think that's really cool. We have the brother-sister combo. That's awesome. And then we both have like the highlight intro. That's pretty cool. Alrighty, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. She's very nonchalant. It's so funny. All right, cool. So we have two melee characters in both Khalifa and myself. I think the first one that we are going to, a lot of people will either go with Destructive Disc. I personally am going to go with XL Dash. the faster that I can get this XL dash combo going, the better. And then I'm also going to add the... I'll get Destructive Disc. You could either argue for skill 2 and or Destructo Disc. I think just for the purposes of stealing farm, I think we're going to go with the skill 1. Alright, let's do this. So, we are here. So, boom. Oh, we did end up getting it. I do have to back out. Pardon me. Khalifa, I will be right back. Okay. Perfect. Oh my god, Salgina, you're in my way.
Perfect.
Okay, perfect. XL dash. Ooh. So you see how I still have my dash that I can use? It is a little weird playing on mouse and keyboard. She's definitely easier to use on controller, personally for me, the way that I have my skill 3 set up. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, see, that extra dash is throwing me off on mouse and key. But essentially, yeah, the way in which you're normally supposed to go for it is you can dash back and forth. You just gotta aim it correctly. Look at that. I'm able to close the gaps. Look, and then it track on Piccolo, the Destructo Disc. So, again, guys, don't be afraid to launch your Destructo Disc being near them. You will be able to... Oh. You will be able to track him, or her, depending on who you're fighting.
Get over here!
Boom, we're able to close out with Lightning Stab. Closing in that gap. Alright, so we're going to go now up top and help out the team up there. We do have a level 2 Snowball, so we'll be able to do lots of damage. Ooh, Kale is on her way. Ooh. I have to give that up. Oh my god, that Kale... Dude, her ultimate, unless you're draining her health... Jesus. Unless you're draining Kale's health, it's... Dude, that ultimate is so OP. Okay.
Gotcha, bitch!
Oh, nice. Good job, 17. So that should be 3 on my Snowball? Yeah. Dude, the XL dash, bro, is so hard on mouse and keyboard. I have to, like, make sure I'm, like, going back and forth. Yeah, see, like, that's how it's supposed to look, but in the heat of the moment, you're not thinking about that, right?
Oh no! They broke through your god of destruction!
Got it. Okay. Cool. I am going to get level 2 Destructive Disc. I do have to. Bro. Alright, we're going to go with Solid Barrier. Give us a little bit of defense. Okay. How are we doing over here? Are we doing good? Okay, nice. I almost misplayed that with my extra key input. Look at that! You saw how that curved? Yeet! Oh, come on, Krillin, come on. We don't need some rat in you, Krillin.
Nice job! You broke through the god of destruction!
Back up. You can back up. Alright, let's see. I need... See, what is gonna bother me here, I need 17 to kind of rat, in a way, right? I need him to rat to get that, yeah, what he's doing up top. Okay, XL dash. So the thing to be mindful of, so like Trunks...
Fatality.
Got it. There we go. Yeah, I have to be more slow and calculated on mouse and key. But we were able to get that kill on Cooler. Let's now get our Pursuer up. So the thing to be mindful of is that she is very squishy and she can get punished. So even though I have a level 4 Snowball, yes, we're able to do damage, But in like S tier and higher gameplay, it's going to be a difficult.
They broke through your god of destruction.
Oh, look at Krillin being a rat. All right, I'm gonna play defensively as my attacking role, but this is unfortunate. And now Krillin's over there at the boss. Look, Krillin's doing his work. He's doing his work. He's being a pest. He's being a menace. Yeah. Okay, cool. We got that. I'm gonna go with this, but now we have level 2. I do have to be more strategic here, because again, I have to now watch out for Krillin, because Krillin's gonna backdoor. But of course, now that I'm being more cautious, Krillin's up top. Makes all the sense in the world. Alright. Oh my god, but they're cooler, dude! Oh my god!
Broke through the god of destruction.
Come on, 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 come on. Look at that. Look at how we were able to kill him. Look at how we were able to kill him. There we go. There we go. See, Snowball 18 is very powerful, can take out even the heftiest of tanks. And this is including Khalifa with her damage reduction, right? Because again, when we're the way holistically that we're... Ooh. Oh no. Oh yeah, I think I'm dead here. Ah. Oh, that's unfortunate. We lost our snowball. So it is what it is. That happens, but it is a rather close game. But I did bait out that ult. I don't know if we're going to be able to get the boss there. Krillin's backdooring. I need 17 to backdoor like crazy here if we're going to do something. That is Kale. Kale is on her way here. Pursuer. Got it. Let's go with Lightning Step. I was about to say, please help me. Please help me. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. I had to lock in there for a second, chat. Okay, here we go. Alright, alright, alright. So now, what we're gonna do... Ooh. Look, he's gonna backdoor, he's gonna backdoor, he's gonna backdoor. Oh my god. If we lose because of a backdoor in Krillin, this is insane. Oh my god.
They've broken through all your gods of destruction.
Gotcha, bitch!
No.
The Dragon Balls.
Please stop. Sit down, Krillin.
This looks bad.
Oh my gosh. I like how the team's now playing defense. Oh, this is so unfortunate. We'll probably do one more because I do wanna, again, hopefully have a better showing because we did lose our, ooh. We did lose our snowball early. I mean, we did kind of get it back in a way. Ooh, that was bad. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. I mean, I feel like this is kind of a waste here, but like, whatever. Because all they have to do is just get the Dragon Ball. I mean, it is what it is, but... Because unless we're... Yeah, unless we're stopping him. Yeah, that's what I figured. I mean, that's unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna try one more game. Just one more game with 18, just because I want to get a little bit more footage. Because again, I was getting the feel for the lightning step, not the lightning step, the Axel dash at the end. Just that I'm still getting used to this mouse and keyboard, but essentially a lot of. But even with doing piss poor on game, like on my game, I still got 10 kills. You know what I mean? So. She can get you yourself kills, again, depending on whether you're on mouse and keyboard. You know, that's what you take a little bit more tact on knowing where your crosshair is or cursor is, etc. Whereas, like, the aim assist on controller lets you just kind of, like, go dash back and forth. So it's something that you don't really have to even think about. You just, you know, you keep clicking the button, it'll automatically dash forward and back on the enemy. Whereas on, the mouse and keyboard, you got to be more tactful. You got to like, okay, cool. I dashed forward. Okay, I have to now move my cursor down to the right and then go up, down, left, right, depending on where I want to go next. Which is why her mobility is so high. But if you don't capitalize on it and you're just stuck there, just looking forward, it will kind of look a little awkward. I will not lie to you. So apologies for not being as succinct as I should be going back and forth. But hopefully we'll be able to do much better here on this game. Okay, this is actually really good. So we get now a super start. We're now going to go top lane just to kind of like showcase what she's capable of at both areas. So again, although we did lose last game, it was a good showing for her damage-wise. We were able to get 10 kills regardless, okay? So now we're going to step it up a notch, and we're going to go over to the top lane. I believe we're going to be going with Krillin, which would actually be very ironic, a whole husband and wife combination. I am looking forward to different team-ups if they do decide to go that route, because I know technically these two can't be a duo because this is from the Android saga, not the Future saga. And I have a feeling they'll probably go a different route. They'll make sort of Hope Trunks a different character, right? They'll probably do Trunks Future rather than Trunks Teen. But Krillin and 18, you can do like, husband wife as like a, random ass insert whatever boost they could get. All right, we're gonna max XL dash so we automatically have that going, and then we're gonna do. I'm gonna go with 2 on kill 2. I know that I could literally just do both, but I think for the purposes of just showing the melee side of things, I am going to do. Yeah, see, look, the dashes are insane, and you can keep going as long as they're active. You do have a timer. I do want to make it known. You do have a timer for the amount of time in which you can use them, so just be mindful of that. Oh, we are going up against a Frieza here, so keep that in mind. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Oh, Krillin, my boy, please don't be a bot. I needed you with me there, bro. Oh, man. See, we could have taken that on, but Frieza at level 3 is insane. With Zarba and Doria, it doesn't matter how low level you are, you're going to get cooked. That was unfortunate. Okay. No.
Nope.
That is what you're not going to do. 18, you can get a tick off if you want to.
Get your fat ass back here.
Oh, see, look, the mobility can get you out of some sticky situations, which would protect your snowball, right? So that is worth noting. So I'm actually glad that the enemy 18 was able to show us that. Now, she has Lightning Swift, so she doesn't have Snowball, so the amount of damage that she is able to do... Oh, I messed that up again. Okay, I was able to get that. And then, they're going to try to close the gap. Not able to. Yeah, see? Tried to get away. Actually, she did get away. But again, she literally could have initiated that fight, but she was very smart. She said, nah, I'm not doing that. I don't blame her for that. She was going to die there. Let's see. Krillin's handling the boss by himself. I appreciate that. That's like the only downside on 18, like realistically. Oh my god. Krillin, my boy.
Perfect.
Okay, cool. Look at that. We were able to take on that 2-on-1 while Krillin was able to clean up business there. That's awesome. We're going to take that any day of the week. Okay, this is already a much better showing. I'm getting a feel for the mouse and keyboard on 18 right now. Perfect. Yeah, take that. Yup. That's all you. Perfect, perfect. Krillin's going that way. The only thing, like I said, I wish was different. Okay, Trunks, I'm looking at down low, and he's, yeah, okay, down low's not looking too hot.
Through your god of destruction.
Ooh. Oh, so unfortunate. I'm sorry, I'm so worried about down low, like, they're not doing too hot from what it looks like. I want to be able to try to help them, but at the cost of, again, our tower. So it is 2 now, 2-0. It is what it is. How are they doing on levels? So they're all level 7. Okay. And then we are all level 6 except for this right here. Okay. I'm just going to go after Goku. I could have tried to chase after Frieza, but like Gohan, this Gohan guy is the bigger threat here. Nope. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh my god, that's so unfortunate. Yeah, come on, Krillin. Alright, we're gonna get level 3. I'm not too worried about the ultimate. Down low, they need help. They are getting ran through. At least we're doing some up top, but down low, they're getting ran through right now. There's no way. Oh, are we making a... Are we doing a cannon event right now?
Punch!
Ooh, yeah, dude, look at that. That right there is the power again. Once we stack Assault Chains, that ultimate hits like a truck, but we were able to lower the cooldown as well. And then now Frieza up top over here. Come on, don't let him go away. Booyah! The range in which I can chase after people, that mobility, guys, can get you out of fights, but also close the gap. So if you're dealing with a pesky character like that Frieza that was running away all the time, you are able to do insane dashes to close in the gaps, making it hard for them to pause, making it hard for them to kind of like just respond in general. Alright, so we're going to try to take on this boss by ourselves. It is just us right now.
Nice job. Run through the god of destruction.
Perfect. Alright, we were able to get that going. I do have to call. Ribrian is up right now, so like she is good at taking the boss. She can by herself if given enough time. Because again, the stacks actually do end up happening towards the boss as well. Boom, that's Vegeta. Let's go. Perfect. I am going to play defense. I don't trust Frieza. Yup. How did I call it? Got it. Again, they cannot escape, so even if you mess up, like in my case, I did mess up that, Nope. I did mess up that initial dash. I was able to capitalize on my mistake with my other utility, which is a range attack, my Destructive Disc that can curve, guys. Remember, the Destructive Disc can curve. So even, like, the margin of error for you to launch it and it still connects is rather high. So don't worry about if you're launching it and it's not directly at the players. They will still get tagged. Okay, I am fighting this boss again by myself. Oh, come on. Who was there with me? You left me to die there, bro. Oh, that's so unfortunate, bro. And then that Goku just like was literally waiting. Like, okay, I'll wait. And I'm just gonna launch. That's so unfortunate, bro. So Zamasu's holding his own against two people, actually. Does he have... Yeah, and he has level 4 Snowball, too. And then here comes Frieza with the backdooring, guys. Yeah, the backdooring is crazy, man. The backdooring is crazy. Yeah, no, I am not in the mood for BS. Come on, finish the kill, finish the kill, finish the kill, finish the kill, finish the kill. Oh my god, he was 1 HP off of a 4 snowball, by the way, and I had 0. Just for context, guys. That's how much damage she can do. But the main issue that I noticed with her is, again, she relies too much on being up close and personal with characters like Goku existing that are range-based, have range-based util. She can be punished very quick. She can be punished very quick, and then it's not a fun time if you're an Android 18 player. Okay. No. You're not running away. I'm so tired of this rat Frieza. Absolutely not. Look at that. Look at that combo. Look at that insane combo, guys. And we were able to secure the team wipe. We were able to secure the team wipe. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to go for that. I'm not even going to go for that. I'm going to let Krillin do that. I want to get this. I want to get this. Because this will make us do more damage. There we go, yeah. And that's triple boss. There we go. That's the power of 18. You saw how I was able to, again, off of a four level 4 snowball on that Goku, we were able to still take him on and tank his spirit bomb. Like, that is worthy of noting with solid barrier as that middle card, and then, of course, having mainly an attack-focused... Nope. An attack-focused, that was really nice that we were able to get that win. An attack-focused build with just one slight card towards defense. We were able to take a Spirit Bomb and, of course, take on, nice MVP, and take on an entire Spirit Bomb and solo that Goku. So it is possible, guys. You are able to go toe-to-toe with some of the best characters in the game and survive a decent amount of time. The only issue to make note of is, again, you got to be up close and personal to kill these guys. You can catch people that run away, right? That Frieza was really good at, doing their role and running away after they've done the chip damage, especially on a divine draw that was the Sparkle Stardust, where you can just keep cycling your abilities. So that's like perfect for a tech character that rats and then can run away, right? So shout out Baby Saja. Like, they really, and K-pop Demon Hunters as well, shout out. So the thing is, though, I can still close in that gap. Whether it's I can close the gap like physically and hit off of a physically off of a melee-based attack, or if I have, if I mess up my inputs and, I'm running into a wall or whatever, which I'm no stranger to making mistakes. Mouse and keyboard, I'm still getting used to it. Input-wise for certain characters. With 18, I ran into a wall. Okay, cool. That Frieza, I was able to destructive disc. It curved and tracked them when they were curving, right? So again, do not be afraid to mix and match on how to close the gap on characters. And we were actually able to get 10 kills here, guys. So let's pull up the stats real quick. We did die 4 times. It is what it is. But we were able to block 5 Gekishin bursts. We were able to get 4 assists, 10 kills, and still do the most amount of damage, which is absolutely insane. That's what you want out of your DPS, right? I wasn't partaking in the Gods of Destruction too much, right? I could have worse, but too much, but we were able to capitalize. And again, these two, they were going after it, especially at Frieza. If the Frieza kept chipping away the tower and we didn't go more defensively there at the end, probably would have been a different story, but I digress. That is Android 18 in a nutshell, guys. So she's a very versatile attacker. Again, capable of having insane mobility to get out of fights, to initiate fights, to close fights, right? So figure out what skill set works best for you, the playstyle that works best for you. Again, just make note that when it comes to her, she can be rather squishy, very snowball dependent, and even if you're not running snowball and you build her more defensively, her util relies heavily on being up close and personal, right? Even when you're trying to close in the gaps, again, when you're initiating fights, it is very easy to, while in a one-on-one setting, she's fantastic. All it takes is one Goku to instant transmission, one Kale to be close, one Gohan to come in, and then that 2-on-1 gets rather difficult. It's not that you will lose, but it will put you in a rather precarious situation that you don't want to find yourself in, guys. So just make sure that you're playing smart with her. And that's all it is that she takes now a little bit more brain power to use. Before it was just literally point and click. But now that we are in a ranged and snowball meta, not just her, she can get caught rather easily. So again, as long as you're playing smart with her, she can be such a great asset to your team. I highly encourage you guys to give Android 18 a shot. Remember, she was one of the highest picked and highly utilized characters in both network tests for a reason. Guys, let me know down in the comment section below, what do you think about Android 18? Do you see yourself using her? Do you see yourself putting her on the back burner? Let me know in the comment section below. My name is Citizen. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Keep on staying awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.